present, the prison continues to experience a relatively high rate of repeat offenders. In an attempt to reverse this trend, the Grenada 24/7 Ministries and the St. George's Evangelical Churches have started a 3-part training course with the help of pastor and counselor Justin Zoflik. Mr. Zoflik said the training manual, once used effectively, will reverse the prison's 80% rate of repeat offenders.
At the prison right now, there is an 80-20 rule, which is pretty much 80% of the guys that go in there, when they leave, they come back. They're coming back on a cycle. 20% leave and never come back. In rehabilitation, the guys that take part in the rehabilitation program, that's actually flipped. That number's flipped so that 80% don't ever come back. 20% return. That's huge, because if you ask the guys that are a part of that program, the rehabilitation programs, they'll tell you, we're not doing it the way we really want to do it. We don't have all the funds we need. We don't have all the resources. They're doing what they can with all the challenges that they have. And even with just like of what they're doing, of what they really want to do, they've made such a difference. Going from 80% come back, recidivism rate, just constantly coming back in a deadly cycle, in a destructive cycle, and now 80% aren't returning.
Pastor of the Evangelical Church, Gerald Kings Douglas, says it is hoped that the entire staff at Her Majesty's prison will receive the training. He says efforts will be made to administer the course at the Bacolet Juvenile Rehabilitation Center.
We would focus on what's happening at the prison, but maybe we would like to look at the people who work at the Bacolet home, because that is another incarceration rehabilitation center. So the focus would be helping prison officers to be part of the rehabilitation process.
Prison officer Ron Wilkinson is of the view that the interaction between prison officers and inmates must change.
I believe this training is very beneficial. One, it helps you to understand your role as an officer, because in the past, you understand your role as an officer to just lock up or to secure and to protect. But now it's more than that. You also have to rehabilitate.
Pastor says as part of the training, periodic checks will be made to ensure that the newly introduced methods are effective. Akeisha Felix for GBN News.